श्रीमद् राधा मदन मोहन देव जी की जय।
आज के चरण दर्शन हो रहे हैं हमारे।
अच्छा,
मदन मोहन जी के होते हैं आज दिख रहे हैं। You can see lotus feet today. मदन मोहन जी।
श्री गोविंद जय जय गोपाल जय जय गोविंद जय जय गोपाल जय जय राधा रमण हरि गोविंद जय जय राधा हरि गोविंद जय जय गोविंद जय जय गोपाल जय जय गोविंद जय जय गोपाल जय राधा रमण हरि गोविंद जय जय श्री राधा रमण हरि गोविंद जय जय गोपाल जय जय गोविंद जय जय गोपाल जय जय श्री राधा रमण हरि गोविंद जय जय वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जय। ओम नमो भगवते पुराण पुरुषोत्तमाय। ओम जयति पराशर सूनु सत्यवती हृदय नंदनो व्यासो यस्यास्य कमलगल्तम वाग्मय ममतम जगत्पेवती विश्वसर्ग विसर्गादि नवलक्षण लक्षितम श्री कृष्णाक्षम परम धाम जगद्धाम नमामि तत् हृदयस्य प्रेरणया प्रवर्तितोऽहं वराकोऽपि तस्य हरेः पदकमलं वंदे श्री चैतन्य देवस्य वंदेहम श्री गुरु श्री पदकमलम श्री गुरु वैष्णवांश्च श्री रूपम साग्र जातम सह गण रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजन सहितं श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य देवं श्री राधा कृष्ण पादान सहगण ललिता श्री विशाखान्वितांश्च आजानुलंबित भुजौ कनकावदातौ संकीर्तनैकपितरौ कमलायताक्षौ विश्वम्भरौ द्विजवरौ युगधर्मपालौ वंदे जगत्प्रियकरौ करुणावतारौ श्री राधा प्राणबंधो चरण कमलयोर्केश शेषाद्यगम्या या साध्या प्रेम सेवा वृश्चरित परई गाढ़ लौल्यैक लभ्या सास्यात् प्राप्तायां तां प्रथयत मधुना मानसी मत्स्य सेवां भाव्याम रागाध्युपां थई ब्रजमन चरितम नैतिकम तस्य नौमि नारायण नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पत्तानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। हे श्री सनातन प्रभो करुणाम्बराशे हे रूप दुर्गत जनैक दयावलोको हे भक्ति सुमते रघुनाथ दासो श्री जीव में कुरुत मंद मते दयाम द्रा बोल वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जय। Very very auspicious and blissful asta-kaliya-lila smaran, the remembrance of 8 times pastimes of Sri Krishna and Sri Krsnadasa Siddha Baba Sri Tatapada. He is remembering and meditating the asta-kaliya-lila morning, the second yam. And there he was describing that Sri Madhurika came to Sri Radha, and Sri Madhurika is describing whatever she has seen in Sri Vrindavan. And all things, all the events, those are going on in Vrindavan. She is describing it to Sri Radharani and having the amazement, listening it, that my Sri Krishna is so beloved to all persons. He is so bosom of all persons that everybody loves him, and it creates a very much joy in her heart. This thinking, this thought that Sri Krishna is a beloved of everyone, it creates very much joy in Sri Radharani, and in this way, the Vatsalya Rasa also becomes, with the help of the amazing, the Ashtarya or Vismaya Rasa, Ashtarya Rasa, it transits the bhav of Sri Radharani. It transits the emotions, the basic preliminary feelings of Sri Radharani. हाँ बिल्कुल बिल्कुल पोषक nourish kar.
It is acting like a sanchari.
Yes, yes, sanchari. And at that time, the Vatsalya Rasa becomes a sanchari or a transistor of the moksha rasa, preliminary rasa. So it is 125. Yes. Harshonatim stamiti tam shrivsor vyatani tarshotth sanjwar bharastu drishor vivesho akasmiki nirupama prativesh sampat tapam tanoti sabhas bhatam sadeva. As a laborer suddenly gets very much prosperity and just within no days, within no minutes, if a person says that my laborer is increasing so great, so much, so as he has the jealousy.
I won the lottery. So the neighbor won the lottery.
Never. So as he has the jealousy to his neighbor, in the same way, here Sri Radharani is listening the pastimes and events of Nanda Bhavan from Sri Madhur Kaji. So his ears was very much happy, and they are getting very much prosperous life, and they are enjoying the prosperous feelings. Seeing this, the eyes got envy. So eyes got envy, jealousy, and due to that, the eyes Vivek eye became jealous to the ears, and in this way they got the fever, and they eyes got fever, and they want that the ear should also get this fever. So Harshon nothing stamit tam Shivushor Vyatani. The Harshon nothing. Shri Radhika is very much happy, and stamit tam Shivushor Vyatani, and her ears was feeling very much smoothness and very much stamitam, very smoothness and very raskulata, relishing positions. The stamitam is they are very much, they are blooming and getting very much smooth position. Calm and smooth, joyful position. Stamit means blooming. So Harshonnati seeing the Harshonnati of Shravasa of 2 years, Tarshot Sanjaya Bharasta Dushor Vivesha. Seeing the envy and jealousy in Drusho Vivesha. In the eyes, it entered. The jealousy entered in the eyes of Sri Radha. And due to Tarshot, her eyes are also full of thirst. Thirst means thirst. And due to that, Sanjor Bharaha, they were feeling the fever. So Sanjor Bharaha. So by thirst, by that thirst, his eyes got, her eyes got the fever. And he is giving an dristant, one example. Dristant alankari se क्या आकस्मिक की निरुपमा प्रतिवेश संपत्ति. If a प्रतिवेशी, that means neighbor, got the nirupma, a incredible sampatti, immediately, suddenly, if he gets the sampatti, then an akasmi, immediately and incredible nirupma sampatti, if he gets, then tapam tanot sahvas bhritam sadeva. Sahvas bhritam, the other neighbor got tapam, got feels bad, jealous. Yes. So eyes are feeling jealous.
Tanoti का क्या होगा मैंने? Tanoti?
Tanut means it spreads. Vistrit karna. Tanu vistari. Tanu. It causes the expansion of that. Tanut sahvas bhritam. Sahvas bhritam is the neighbors. Tanut means vistar. Tanu vistar. Sahvas bhritam sadaiva. Always it is the a general tendency that if a person, if a neighbor gets immediately a plenty of wealth, then the other neighbor got jealousy and he feels fever. Again, Harshonnati Stamittam Shruso. So in the Unnati, in the welfare, due to the harsh and the ears bar Stamittam are blooming. In seeing their joy. Tarshot, the thirst was in the with Shri eyes of Radha. So Radha's eye, Sanjor Bharaha, felt the fever, and that Sanjor, that fever entered in the eyes of Shri Radharani, and as Akasmiti, suddenly, if a Prativeshi neighbor got the nirupamam, that means a incredible sampatti, assets, then tapam tanoti sahvas bhritam, the co-relative persons or the other neighbors, they tapam tanoti, they also get tap, feels it otherwise. Sadhi. Prahan rag par bhagavati tatassa tayev char mukhi dhanya tamar minyaha ya kheleyanti sattam sudrishas tadiyo lavanya keli jaldhau kaladhaut gatre. And Shri Radhika is saying, oh, Charumukhi, oh, very beautiful face, Madhurika. My eyes are not so benedicted, or they are not so happy, fortunate. So Praha, Shri Radhika Praha, Radhika told that Anurag par Bhagavati. Anurag Parabhagavati. Sri Parabhagavati. Sri Radhika is Anurag Parabhagavati. That means she is very, very much great. And she is having the Anurag. So she is very much prosperous. She is very much wealthy with the Anurag. And she, Radhika, told to Sri Madhurika. Saat tayo. Bolo Bade Gosai Ji Maharaj ki jai. So, Parabhagavati means very, very fortunate. Shri Radhika. Praha means told to. Ta means all Sakhi, especially to Madhurika. Charmukhi Dhanyatama Ramanya. Oh Charmukhi, oh very beautiful Sakhiyo. Dhanyatama Ramanya. Those Ramani are, those ladies are very, very much Dhanyatama, very, very much fortunate that they are getting the sight, they are getting the darshan of Shri Krishna. But I am only listening. So eyes are jealous. Ya khelayanti satam sudushaha. So who sudushaha, having a very beautiful eyes. These beautiful ladies, ya khelayanti satam, who always play with Shri Krishna and seek Shri Krishna. Ya khelayanti satam sudushaha. Tadiya lavanya kele jaldau. And they enjoy the ocean of the beauty of Shri Krishna. So lavanya jaldau. The lavanya is a ocean, and in that they always swim, they always dip, and they play in that journey. So they are very much fortunate. Kaldhaut Gatreha. Kaldhaut means they are themselves very, very much beautiful, and they are, the splendor of their body is just like the gold. Kaldhaut means gold. So Swarnangi. Kaldhaut Gatreha. Kaldhaut means like gold. Their Gatreha, their body is shining, and who play in that ocean of the beauty of Sri Priyalal, or of Sri Shamsundar. Radha herself is saying that. So ya khelayanti sattam sudushaha. Who now khelayanti, it shows the hyperbole. Rather than saying who sees or who see, who looks. So not saying look, he's saying khele. So this is the exaggeration of the thing. So ya khelayanti sattam sudushaha. Playing, yes. Sports, yes. So sports. So ya khelayanti sattam sudushaha padiya lavanya kele jaldau. In the ocean of lavanya. Kaldhaut Ratraha. And lavanya is the waves that come out of a pearl. That is called lavanya. A real pearl has some waves around it, and that is lavanya. And lavanya is based on the salt, and madhuri is based on the sweetness. And normal persons likes the salty things. that becomes much more interesting, rather than if a person requires the sweetness, sweets. Even then he likes much more, and full belly diet is with the lover, not with the sweet.
Yes.
Lavanya or lover?
Lover, from lover means salt. Lover means salt, and it is coming from lover, so it is called lavanya. And if it is coming from madhur, that means sweet, then it will call madhurya. So lavanya and madhurya. Madhur is coming from madhur, and lavanya is coming from lover.
Lavanya Amrita.
So lavanya amrit, yes, amrit means taste.
Srimati Radharani express types of bath.
Yes.
Lavanya Amrita.
Lavanya amrit, madhurya amrit, saundarya amrit,
Tarunya Amrita.
Tarunya amrit. So lavanya, she takes 3 baths. Lavanya amrit, madhurya amrit, tarunya amrit. So as we take bath thrice, first of all we bat our body, then we rub, and we uses soap and other things, and then the third bath is to remove that soap. So every time the bath is of 3 types. In the same way, the thrice in the same way, Sri Radharani is Lavanyamrit, Madhuryamrit, Saundaryamrit. So she is taking bath in these 3.
पहले लावण्य,
फिर लावण्य, फिर माधुरी, फिर सौंदर्य. हाँ. So lavanya ke jaldhav kal dhaut gatra, and they all are kal dhaut gatra. They are shining like a glittering like a gold. Kal dhaut gatra. And Sri Radharani is saying, Janmaiva hanta kimabhun mam gokulismin. Why I took birth in this Gokul? Because she never lives long. But even saying, why I have taken, that means it is of no use. It is all in going all in vain. So why I have taken birth in here? So Janmaiva hanta mamabhut mam gokulismin tan madhuri na yad uri kriyate kadapi. As I am not relishing and witnessing the sweetness of Sri Krishna ever. Though she is continuously using it, consuming it, but she is saying that I have never ever not taken the madhuri of Sri Krishna. Yan madhuri na yat uri kriyate. Uri kriyate means I have taken, I have adopted the madhuri of Sri Krishna.
This is very high stage of Mahabharata.
Yes. So, Satato Bhukta, even then, always thirsty. Always using, consuming, and even then, always thirsty. And there is never satisfaction is there, and she is getting the epitome climax of the satisfaction, and immediately she forgets that I have used, I have consumed, I have relished Sri Shyamsundar, and she thinks that I am just at first time, now at this moment I am seeing Sri Shyamsundar, and let me see more, and let me again start, and from that alphabet she starts says Lila again. ABCD. Turungum. Turungum. Not following. Yes.
Lion, शेर को कहते हैं.
तुरुंग तो मन घोड़े को कहते हैं.
It's a horse. Turung is horse.
Turung, yes. So Janmaiva hanta kimabhut mam gokulismin. Why I have taken Janma in Gokul? Tan madhuri na yat uri kriyate kadapi. Never I have experienced the madhuri of Shri, sweetness of Shri Krishna. Tat shyamale chapule hridilesh matri no sambhave bhave dhriti Ityavehi. O Shamle, Ati Chapne Hriday. This is all fault. This fault is of mine, because my mind, my heart is very much fickle, chanchal, fickle. So, fickle. So my mind is very much fickle. So, Shamle Atichal Chapne Hriday. Lesh Matri no Sambhavet Bhave. In this Gopi Deh, because I am a very chanchal Gopi, my mind is not firm ever. So in this Gopi Deh, Bhave. Bhave means in this body, in this jiva, in this life. Dhriti na sambhavet. I do not have the dhairya, the patience, or the firmness in Shri Krishna. O Shamle, my heart is very much chapal. Due to that, dhriti hi bhave na sambhave. In this life, I cannot bear the stability in Shri Krishna, the dhairya, the patience or stability in Shri Krishna ever. Iti avehi. Oh, you should understand this. You should accept this, that I am very much fickle and I do not have the stability in Shri Krishna ever. Because my heart is very much chapal. Shri Radha is saying, who ever not a single moment she loses Shri Krishna. She is always joining, having joining Shri Krishna. And she is saying that I have not even had a glance of Shri Krishna. So, oh Shamle, Ati Chapne, because my heart is very much fickle, so that no Sambhavet Dhriti. Here the stability is not possible ever. Iti avehi. You should accept this. So Janmay Grahante Kimogu. Shama Yami Lalte Shuryami Geham. Shamla then say that Shama, oh Lalte Yami. I will not discuss this. Let Radhika utter all the things. I will not discuss this, because if I will say anything, then she will also give some arguments, and I will condemn it and refuse it. Then it is no use. I know that whatever Shri Radhika is saying, it is absolutely wrong. She always have a involvement with Shri Krishna, but she is saying that my heart is very much chapal, so that is absolutely wrong, and now I am not going to debate on it.
No fruits, nothing going.
Yeah, no fruit. So
no conversation closed.
Yes, conversation closed. No debate is required here on this. So Shama Yami Lalte. Oh Shama told, oh Lalte, I am going. Shuryami Gehim. Just you listen. I am going to my home. Sampatyamum prati mamastu giram viramaha. Sampatyamum prati. To you persons and to Shri Radhika. Now I am stopping my debate. Amam prati mama giram viramaha. My tongue is getting rest. Tam Padmani, Brij Purandar Sadmani Imam Radhe Kshanalini Samarpaya Baddha Krishna. I am suggesting one thing. O Lalte, Shri Radhika is a Padmani. She is a lily, Padmani. And you should offer this Radhika. You should offer Radhika herself to the Krishna, and Krishna is a bee, bumblebee. So as a bee is very much anxious and eager to see Padmini, in the same way, and Padmini is also eager to meet with bee. So now it is your duty that you get their joining, you get their meeting, union. So you make their union. So Tvam Padmini, Padmini means Radham. Pura Sundar Sadmani in the house of Sri Brijraj, Nanda Baba. You Imam Samarpan, you escort Sri Radhika to Sri Nanda Bhavan to prepare their, to cook there, prepare their food. Sri Yashoda is invited. So now it is the time that Sri Radhika should proceed to Nanda Bhavan, and there she should prepare the kitchen and prepare the food there. So Brij Purandar Sadmani. Brij Purandar means the Indra of Brij, that means the king of Brij, Nanda Bhavan, and his Sadmani in his house. Sri Radhika is a Padmani and Sri Krishna Iksha Alini. The eyes of Sri Krishna is Ali, bamboo piece. Ali. Ali means Bhara, Brahma beast. So Krishna Iksha Alini. The Iksha means eyes. Eyes of Sri Krishna is Alini, and you carry him and Samarpe. You offer this Radhika to Sri Krishna. And in this way, you join Sri, combine Sri, join Sri, unite Sri Krishna with Sri Radha. Bhaddha Krishna. And the Sri Krishna, one adjective is Bhaddha Krishna, who has the Krishna, who has the thirst and keen desire for Sri Radha. So Alini. So Alini, what type of Alini? Sri Krishna is what type of bee? Bhaddha Krishna, who always have the desire, and he always carries the desire, keen desire for Sri Radha. So Tvam Padmanim Brij Purandaram Sadmani Mam. So Imam Padmanim, you carry this Padmanim. It is a Rupkat Shokti. Here Radhika is not used. Only the similar objective, that means Upman is used, not the Upme. So similar Upman is used. So from Padmani Imam. So Sri Radhika is a Padmani. You carry this Padmani to that bee. So neither he is saying Sri Krishna, and he is saying Padmani, and Rupakat Shokti is here. The Rupak is also, as well as Atshokti, hyperbole. Metaphor and hyperbole, both are used here. So Tvam Padmani Imam, Brij Puranda Sadmani, in the palace of Sri Nanda Baba, you carry this Padmani, this lily, and Krishna is waiting there as his eyes are just like the bees, and he has a keen desire, Bhaddha Krishna. So you samarpe, you offer this Radhika Padmani to Sri Krishna. Atsyokti and Rupa Kalanka. Rupa Atsyokti is there. Priya Beharaha Behasta Sasnadhi Sa Tadani Kshanamapi Yu Kalpam Kalpayanti Babhuva Yad Akhilam Apikrityam Karita Kinkri Bhi Samay Bhit Meko Vyas Evatra Hetu. Now is describing the position of Sri Radharani. Sri Vishwanandani, Priya Birha Vyasta, is very much feeling slackness, shithilta, tiredness, slackness due to Priya Birha. Vyasta means she is not full of enthusiasm and full of stimulation. Yes, power. So Vyasta means her body is getting slacked. So Priya Viraha Vyasta. Vyasta means Vyapul or very much shithil, slackness. So Priya Viraha Vyasta. The other adjective is Srastadhi. Her mind was also, wisdom was also not working at that time. So Radharani was not thinking anything, and she was not creating any program and any way, not creating the program. So Srastadhi, her mind was also slacked. Satadani, Kshamapi yu kalpam kalpayanti babhuva. Every moment is spending as if it is a kalp. And she is feeling that when I shall meet Sri Krishna, and every moment became just like a kalp, a whole day of Brahma. 1,000 yug, that is kalp. Kalp. So, yug kalpam kalpayanti. That means Satyug, Treta, Dwapar, Kalyug, when they passes 70, 71 manvanta, 71 manvanta, then it becomes one manvanta, and then 14 manvanta are gone. So the whole is, and some more, the Sunday. So during that it becomes 1,000 yug.
That's the day of Brahma.
That's Brahma. Only the day of Brahma. One, yeah. And so the night. Similar to the night. So Kshamapi yu kalpam kalpayanti babhuva. Yugaitam mission, yes. So Ksham api yu kalpam. In this way, one kshan, one moment becomes yug kalpa. That means as the yug kalpa. Like yug. Kalpan is like yug. So one kshan is just like yug. Kalpayanti babhuva. Yad ahamapi krityam, yad akhilam api krityam karita kinkaribi. Even then, all Dasigan and Sakhigan made her involved in the routine work. So whatever Sri Radhika is performing, all routine works, that samay bihit may come. According to that time, Sri Radhika is performing all the work. But ego abhyas evatra hetu, that is due to the practice. And Sri Radhika is mechanically performing all the work, but she is not doing with his intention, attention and intention, but mechanically it was good. So yad akhilam krityam karita kinkari bhi. Kinkari bhi means the maid-servant. Karita means made Sri Radhika performing other activities. So samay vihitam, according to that time. Eko abhyas evat hetu. The cause of that is only abhyas. At nikhil sakhinam swalvis napatanam. After that, all sakhi swalvis napatanam made Sri Radhika everything. Snap. So sakhi bhi snapatanam. Sakhi made her taking bath. Dhrita samuchit vastra lankriti nam tatisa. And Sri Radhika is wearing very beautiful alankriti nam. So many alankar, ornaments Sri Radhika is wearing. Mathit sharad udan chandrika sindhu jata. Mathit sharad chandrika. So as if there is a ocean of the moonlight, chandrika. So sindhu jata, chandrika sindhu jata. As Sri Radhika is now arising from the ocean of chandrika, of moonlight. So moonlight is a ocean, and as Lakshmi came out of that samudra, in the same way, Sri Radhika is now getting out of that beautiful palace, Snan Bhavan. So Sri Radhika is having a very good curtain of wooden curtain in the Snan Kunj. And that curtain is covered by 3 directions. And one direction is having a gate. And between that, a chowki, Snan chowki, is placed golden. And Sri Radhika is wearing a very thin white cloth. And she is just making it covered, and it is in this way, having in this way, and it is just like a flower. So holding his clothes just like a flower in her both hands, Sri Radhika is entering in that curtain. Between that curtain, and she sits there, and then the Sakhi or Manjariga makes her 3 bathings. The one bathing is by the stream from the pitcher, and the way of that pitcher, one line is coming, one stream is coming. So that is a dhara, one dhara. Then Sri Radhika takes the second snan, that is with one pitcher as well as some things, sandal and other things. And then Sahasra Ghat snan, then so many Ghat and Sahasra Dhara snan. So she takes in this way 3 bathings. So one dhara, then dhara, and then Sahasra Ghat, in this way. So shower.
Many streams.
Then many streams. So that comes. And then Sri Radhika, Sakhi gives him the towel, and they wipe her body, and Sri Radhika is also wiping body and having a new cloth covered, new towel, new clothes covered his body. She is just standing and having his hair on one side and having a towel catching it in her two hands, she is just whip it. And as she whips, then the very little drops that creates a smoke in that Nikunj. So it creates the smoke in that. That means very few dews are spreading on there, and Sri Radhika among that, while she is seen, then Sri Kishoriji is seen just like a moon. It is coming out of those clouds.
Yes, yes.
Like a dove.
Yeah,
When she comes out of the ocean.
yes, yes. So then Sakhi gives her the lehenga. She wears it, and then Sakhi have very good painting on her face, and then having the kanchuki and blouse, and after that having the paste of chandan on her body, and then Sri Radhika comes out, and she sits on the Shringar Kunj. From Snan Kunj, she goes to Shringar Kunj. And there on Shringar Kunj, she sits there, and Shri Rup Manjari carries a big kalamdam box, jewelry box. And Shri Rup Manjari is giving it to Shri Vishakha, and Vishakha is gradually and one by one she is ornamenting, and she is making those ornaments wear both by Shira. And in this, the Shri Vishakha is talking, and in everything we have the subject of Sri Krishna. That while she is inserting the tops in her ear, then he says that, O Sakhi, the Krishna Katha is just like the lotus, and let me now insert that tops, that is Krishna Katha, in your ear. So in this way, she is describing the qualities of every ornament. It is this is not a nut, but it is a nose ring. It is not a nut. It is not only a nose ring, but it is the sniff, and it will be a help to catch the eyes of Sri Krishna, or it will help to sniff the fragrance of Sri Krishna to you. And let me place these skulls who are always coming on your moonlight face. So it should be tagged on the ear. So in this way, Sri Radhika is with his little finger. Sri Radhika is catching those curls, those are coming on her cheek, and she is placing it on his ear. So in this way, Sakhi is talking, and every ornament, he describes the seva of every ornament and how Shri Krishna will be attracted to it. So in this way, whole seva, whole ornamentation was very, very much beautiful and very full of us. So in this way, Sri Radhika is taken, is ornamented there. So,
On the surroundings, some Snankunj or also Pasravali and everything.
yes, Patravali is on cheek also, on forehead also, sometimes she having the bajuban or armlet. So leaving that armlet in the boundary, the patravali is also being done.
What is Kanpur?
नहीं उसका प्रश्न है कि वो स्नान कुंज के भीतर होता है या बाहर जाके?
No, it's not. It's Shringar Kunj. That is Shringar Kunj. 8 Seva Kunj are there. 8 Seva Kunjas, 8 Kunjas are there. Seva Kunjas are there, and sometimes from Snan Kunj. Snan Kunj is, and in Snan Kunj always Yamuna Jal is there. So in the Kunj everywhere there is Yamuna Jal. Automatically Yamuna Jal is there. So no other water. Yamuna Jal is there, and it is very, very much full of fragrance and very beautiful and similar to the complexion of Sri Krishna. So there is as in Kunj or in a house, one is Anangaranga Kunj, that is the central Kunj, and it has 4 gates, big 4 gates on 4 directions, and on the bi-directions, called Desha. There are some little gates, and in this way, in that particular house, there is Ashta Seva Kunj. So somewhere she can take bath, somewhere she washes his hand, somewhere she goes and takes ornaments, get ready. Somewhere she can take Shringar Bhog. So somewhere she can take rest also. So she can sleep also. So as described by Sri Mahavani, they have described that Mangala Kunj, Snan Kunj, Shringar Kunj, then Vrindavan Vihar Kunj, Rajbhog Kunj, Utthapan Kunj, Sandhya Kunj. In this way, so many, and Pasha Kunj. Pasha is where they play chess. So Pasha Kunj, and sometimes they ras Kunj, they sleep. So in this way, Ashta Seva Kunj are there. 8 Seva Kunj. So they are called Seva Kunj. So Seva Kunj are also there. So in a house, a particular Kunj, it also contains various chambers of the various separate sevas. And it is 8 direction, 8 ashtakona. 8 corners. 8 corners. 8 corners. So in this way, so in the central hall and around it, the 8 Kunj, Seva Kunj are also there. So Shamahaya, then समय विरह विहस्ता सस्ति तदान क्षण जन अखिल मत कृत्यम कार्यक्रम ये हो गया. Whatever Sri Radhika is performing, that is according to his previous habit. Habitually she is doing it. Abhyas neva. Athan nikil sakhi naam swal visnapita naam. By all sakhi made Sri Radhika taking bath. Dhrita samuchit bastra alankriti naam, and Sri Radhika is taking proper bastra and alankar. Also, according to this time, because she is going to prepare the food. Due to that, Sri, yeah. So she's going to prepare. So according to that, she is not wearing so much heavy ornaments. Very light ornaments she is wearing at that time. So samuchit vastra alankarti nam tati. Tati means the line of those alankar she is wearing. Mathit sharab udachat chandra ka sindh jatam, as if by the churning of a ocean of moonlight, Sri Radhika is born from that ocean of Chandrika, of moonlight. Shriyam api nij padam bhoje bhasa vijagge, and by a splendor of her feet, Sri Radhika has defeated even Sri Lakshmi ji. So Shriyam api to Lakshmi, Nij Padam Bhoj Bhasa, by a line, by a rays of her lotus feet, Sri Vijigge, Sri Radhika has conquered Sri Lakshmi. So Jad Udgat Brij Sundarina. So Sri Radhika is not only greater in love, but in beauty. Sri Radhika is also better than Lakshmi. We can say it. Lakshmi is considered to be very beautiful. Even then, Sri Radhika is much more beautiful than Lakshmi. And in prosperity also, Sri Radhika is not less than Lakshmi. So in beauty, in prosperity, and the supreme thing is that in love, she is incredible. In parallel, unparalleled. So Mathit Sharad Udanchat, the Sharad Kalin of autumn, there is moonlight, and moonlight is just like a ocean, and by churning that ocean, Sri Radhika is arrows appeared, as Lakshmi appeared from the churning of Kshir Samudra, milk ocean, Kshir Samudra, Nij Padam Bhoj Bhasa, and by a slight light of that his lotus feet, she is conquering Vijigge, she is conquering Sri Lakshmi, and building Lakshmi.
Semblance. What is semblance? Semblance. Just by a semblance of lotus feet.
Yeah, yes. How Abhas.
Semblance.
Yes. Bhasa, Ambhoj Bhasa. By a little light, semblance. Abhas, semblance. Kachit, Mani Nirmay, Masan Majahar, and some gopi immediately offered a beautiful asan, beautiful seat for Sri Radharani, that is jeweled by jewels. Kachin Mani Nirmay, Masanam Ajaharo, Sri Padapit Mathra, Apara, and the other maid servant, maid
Hare Krishna, everyone. I am in connection with Brajanath Prabhu to check that they can come back into the meeting.
Garments and other things, those were disturbed. So as she is arose from just from bed, so his shringar and his garments, his dress is disturbed. So Bigalan Niyata Vyavastha. So Astabhyas disturbed ornaments and was there. Sa Padipit Vadhidattam Padar Vindam. And Sri Radhika is placing his foot on that foot. Babhraj Satparijanai Betavinanda. And Sri Radhika is beautifying very much. Satparijanai Betavinanda. And all Parjan, all antaras of Sri Radhika is praising him, praying him and praising him. So Behita Abhinanda, they was congratulating, they are praising Abhinandan, saluting her. Behita Abhinanda. Yeah, singing the glories. I know they are praising him. Bit means doing. They are performing. Bit means performing. Abhinandan. They are performing Abhinandan. Congratulations. Greetings. Greetings. Abhinandan, greetings. Vrindavan Nal Shikhare Samarpitavi Sandhyay Bhakti Vividle Chulki Kritavi Tat Sauravasya Rasabhadika Saurabhavi Shri Padma Tad Sangam Lohitavi Vrindavan Nal Shikhare Samarpitavi. From the Nal, from the stem of that pitcher. That is the spout. Spout, yes, spout. The spout of that pitcher. Nal, that means spout. So Bhrangar Nal. Yes. So Bhrangar means a pitcher, and Nal means the way from that the stream will come. So Bhrangar Nal. Shikharen Samarpatavi. A Sakhi is offering water in the hand of Sri Radharani. And Sandhaya Bhakti Vivide Chulki Kritavi. And Sri Radhika put his palms to his bhaktra, to his face, to his mouth. Sandhaya Bhakti Vivide. She is joining that palm to her mouth. And Chulki Katabi, and a little sip she is taking of that water. So Sakhi gave the water in his palm, and Sri Radhika lifting his palm, bring it to his mouth and sip a little. Chulki Katabi. Tat Sauravasya Rabasat adhika saurabadhi tat padma sangam lohitadhi. Actually saying that water was very much full of fragrance. Even then, the fragrance of the lotus hand of Sri Radhika was much more greater. So it is suppressed in surpassing the fragrance of the fragrance of her Padmini. Sri Radhika is Padmini. Padmini is nothing. Sri Radhika is Padmini, but and she is having the fragrance, and the fragrance of that water is nowhere in the comparison of the fragrance of Sri Radhika. And Sangam Lohita bhi, as well as the water, her hands was very reddish, red. So that water also became reddish. Is coming in that water. So Pan Padma Tal Sangam, with the joining of union of that Pan Padma, Lohita bhi, those water were also reddish. So Shringarana Shifin Samrita bhi, Nikshepane Priya Sakhi Karyo Krita bhi, Karpur Pur Rajasa Vishwasita bhi, Vyaptal Visakal Kele Kalasod bhi, Sasad Shodhitabati Mukpadma Adbhi. Mukpadmam Adbhi. Adbhi means by those waters. Nikshepane Priya Sakhi Karyo Kritapi. Shri Priya Sakhi Karyo. Shri Sakhi has poured that water in Karyo, in the hand of Shri Radhika. So Nikshepane Priya Sakhi Karyo Kritapi. So Shri Radhikaya Krite, for Shri Radhika, so that Shri Radhika can sprinkle that water on her face. So she gave that water in the palm of Shri Radhika, and Nikshepane Priya Sakhi Karyo Kritabi. Priya Sakhi Karyo means Radhika. Priya Sakhi means Radhika. In the hands of Shri Radhika, the water is poured so that it can be sprinkled on her face. Karpur Pur Rasa Vishwasatavi, and it is very much fragrance with Karpur and Rajasa. Karpur Rasa, the powder of Karpur. Suvasatavi. The water was suvasit. Vyaptal bhi, sakal kel kala sodhi, and all Sakhi, those are very, very much surrounding them. So Vyaptal bhi, sakal kel kala sodhi, and all Sakhi was very much beautiful, and they are helping in the washing. They are helping doing the seva, so that Shri Radhika can wash her face. So Vyaptal bhi, sakal keli kala srodhi. The all Sakhi is sakal keli kala srodhi. Yes, expert in kala, alha. So they are very much nipun in seva. So seva nipun. Sad shodhitmani. In this way, Shri Radhika has sad shodhitmani. Very beautifully, Shodhitmati was washing her face. Mukh Padmam. Mukh Padmam means lotus face. With that Advi, with that Jal. Shri Radhika is washing his face. Kar talab asakrat chulki kritam. And the water that was she is bearing in his palm. Asakrat chulki kritam. She is sipping it so many times. So asakrit means so many times. Chulki kritam, and continuously they are pouring it, and Sri Radhika is sipping it. Chulki kritam. Salilam, Arad talvan chalitam, and sipping it and holding it in her mouth. Sri Radhika is moving that water from her teeth to her talu, her pellet, talu as a pellet. So she is moving that water from her teeth to pellet. That means fishing.
Swishing. Swishing is when you move it from you're taking it from the feet to the back.
That fishing. That's so Rad means teeth, and talu means petal. Pellet. Petal नहीं pellet. Petal पत्ती हो जाएगा. Excuse me, my English. So, atalu from the talu, pellet. Chalitam, she is moving it. Chapal kapol yogonnati manjulam. Chal kapol yogonnati manjulam. And while she is moving that water from feet to his pellet, then his cheeks was just getting inflated. Chal kapol yoga unnati. That was racing. Every time his cheeks was just getting inflated, and they are racing. Pushing. Swishing. Chal kapol yogonnat manjulam. Dhanya bhritam. And it was also creating some little noise sound. Dhanya bhritam. Nirvritam khipatis masa. And then Sri Radhika is nirvritam, confidentially is leaving that drop. A very good picture. So Kartala from her palm, Sakat, Asakrit, Chulki Kritam. They are yes. Sakat means once, and Asakrit means continuously, many times. Chulki Kritam, she is sipping it, and they are pouring it in her palm, and she is sipping it. Salinam Arad Talu Anuchalitam, and she is moving that water from her teeth to her pellet. So Chalitam. Chal kapol yogonnat manjulam, and at that time her cheeks was rising continuously, and they are inflating. Dhvani bhritam, and they are making a nice sound also. And nirvritam khiptis masa, and confidently Sri Radhika is leaving that water from her mouth. Brisama Analakam Kirti Saras Shupani, and while she is spitting that water, then naturally her curls are getting down. And continuously Sri Radhika is lifting those curls and placing it, tagging it on her ears. So Brismar means spreading. Brismar means spreading. Analkam means his curls. Alak. Bismaran Alakam. Vismaran, Na is and Alkan. So his cults are Kirti Sirsaspari, and she is placing it on her head. Sabya Karangule Ghattanai, by his left Karangule Ghattanai, fingers. She is placing and lifting it and placing it on her head. Anik Gand Dragad Yath Samitam. And the Alik, the curls, those are Gand Dragadi Ath Samitam, who are covering the Gand means cheeks, Drag means eyes, sometimes cheeks, sometimes eyes. They are making hindrance in the side and they are covering on the cheeks. Samitam. Samit means half covering. Sami means half. Dvitamatam, timitam, tre adhirva. So, dvitamitam, timitam. And they are prakashit. They are dvitamitam, timitam. Sometimes her face was shining and sometimes it is covering with the curls. So dvitimitam and stamitam. This means sometimes it is so. Though she Radhika has placed his curls and hairs on her head, even then again they are moving, they are falling. So sometimes his face is being seen and sometimes it is stamitam, timitam. It is a cover. Three, in this day, Sri Radhika thrice has sipped and thrice she spit is that butter. Prakashit. Then Bipatika, Bitapika, Dyutaro. Dyutaro means Kalpavruksh, the heavenly tree. So Kalpavruksh. And Bitapika means she has taken the Dhatu. Brush.
Twig.
Twig. Yes, Kalpa. So, unless you persons are here, the translation cannot be done.
Unless you are here, you cannot hear anything. Translation is a very small part of it.
So, Vipatika, that Dhatu, twig.
Dhatu samajh jate hain.
So, that twig, Dyutarohu, coming from the heavenly tree. Dyutarohu, Tatarochisham, and it is very much shining, very beautiful also. Radhihitam, and it is very much friendly to the teeth of Sri Radhika. Radhihitam, friendly to teeth. Nihitam, Swabhayasya, and that that twig is given by Swabhayasya, by Sri Vishakha or Lalta to Sri Radhika. Mukulitambu, Mukulitambujitam, Bhajitan Jasa, and then Sri Radhika is brushing his tooth, and while she is brushing his tooth, then he is having it. His mouth is also getting like a butt. Not opening his mouth fully, sometimes like butt, and he is catching it in his fingers. So his finger is also like the butts, and his mouth is also not spreading. Mouth is also getting mukulit, like butt. So mukulita ambujitam, as it is the lotus, muklit, bud lotus. Bharitanjasa, mrd karen, sudrit dadhe. Mrd karen, having it in his, holding it in his hand. Sudrit, that means that beautiful lady, that means Sri Radhika. Sudrit, dadhe, she is holding that twig. And last, the Pratisarobit Dolan Maswana Valay Muchal Kundal Metaya. Shri Radhika is wearing the Pratisar, that means Pahuchi, a type of ornament that is just tied with the thread, with the string. That is not a bangle, loose. But it always is wrist, and it is tied to wrist. So that is called pritsa. So this is a pritsa. This is also called pritsa. This is all. So Pratisaro, Shri Radhika is bearing Pahuchi. In her wrist. Dolanam Aswana, and his Pahuchi that was made of gold and jewels, that was also sometimes making a twinkling, very little noise. Twinkling, twinkling, yeah. Twinkling.
Jingling.
So, jingling.
Jingling.
Zigzag.
No, J.
Acha, J.
Jingling.
So, Pritsarodit. Prasad means from his Prasad, from his Pahuchi. Dolanam, Udit Dolanam, Aswana. So the Prasad, that Pahuchi was also moving, and it is creating a very little noise. Yes, bracelet. Bracelet. Pahuchi bracelet.
उसको बांध दे.
Dolan Maswanat. Valay Muchal Kundal Metaya. And Valay, that means bangles are also making noise. And Kundal Metaya. And while she is rubbing her teeth, then her Kundal was also moving. Yes, this one. Pahuchi. Yes, bracelet. Pahuchi.
उसने प्रिया फोटो लेके भेजा.
ठाकुर जी के ये पहुंची है. ठाकुर जी के हाथ में जो है ये पहुंची. And Shri Krishna Priya has prepared it. So that is ठाकुर जी की. No, it is for the older one. Krishna Priya has provided a new one. So Pahuchi. Valay Muchal Kundal Metaya, and his Kundal are earrings and ear tops. Those are also twinkling, shaking. Vyadhit sa mrijiti. So Kundal Metaya, Vyadhit sa mrijiti, Radhanan chabi. So Vyadhit means sa mrijiti. She is rubbing his teeth. Radhanam means teeth. And Chavin Vyadhati. And she is giving a shining to his teeth. So Samrsti, by rubbing them and cleaning them, Radhanan Chavim Vedati. She is providing the beauty to and shining to those teeth. Kalvat Uchaltam, Laltam, Shrutam. And Kalvat Uchaltam. And from those teeth, some some are just coming. Very minute part or the rays are coming, and the rays are just seeing as if they are the minute part. They are come. So Kanavat Uchalitam. The chavi is just shining as if it is a very beautiful ocean, that beautiful jewel, and that is coming from her feet. So Kanavat Uchaltam, Laltam Shatam, and those dust or those drops that are coming from her feet, and the ridges those are coming. Those are just like the particles. And Laltam Shatam, and she is having the Lalita, Shobha, there was appearing beauty. So again, Pitsarodit Dolanam. Her Ponchi is moving. Pitsa means Ponchi, that is Udit Dolanam, that was moving. And Sonat Valayam Uchalanam, and his bangles was making a slight sound. And Kundal Meteya, and Kundal was also moving and making a little sound. And Vyadhit, so Uchalat Kundalam Meteya Vyadhit, in this way she is making his Ponchi moving, his Valay making noise, and his earrings making the dance. So Vyadhit means Sri Radhika made these three things active. And Samriti Radhanam Chavim, and while she is rubbing his teeth, then Chavim Vyadhati, she is also providing a shining to their to her teeth. And Kalavad Uchaltam, and that Chavi is just Uchaltam is spreading, bringing, just like Kalavad, just like a very little part of the jewels. Laltam Shatam, and his beauty is very much, they are getting the beauty in this way. After that, there is Sudati Dhanurakriti. Shri Radhika took that twig, Tatul. No, not that twig. That is Sudati Dhanurakriti, a tongue cleaner. And that is Sudati means very beautiful, who can have the beautiful dark teeth. She is Radhika. Dhanurakriti, and that is of half bow, where the form of bow. Manimain, and it is jeweled. Rasna Parijanim, the Rasna Parijanim, the tongue cleaner. Murdal Pari Yoga Anguli Yugmagam, and she is holding the both end of that tongue cleaner with his very delicate fingers and hands. So Murdal Pani Yug, with both hands. Angul Yugmagam. And the end was, she is holding in the end of those, tongue cleaner with his fingers. Sahachari, Karto, Udar Toshataha. So she take it from the Sahachari Karta, from the hand of Sahachari, Sakhi, and Udar Toshtaha. And she, Radhika, is Udar Toshtaman from her inner Santosh. For her inner Santosh, she has taken Prasanta Purva, she took it. And in this way, Navadalo Pramitam Rasanam Mirja, Mirjati, Mirjati, Mirjatiya Taya. So while cleaning, Mirjatiya Taya means while she is cleaning, Navadalo Dalo Upamitam Rasnam. And the tongue of Shri Radhika is very beautiful, as if it is a petal of a lotus. So Navadal Upamitam Rasna Mirjatya Taya. That means cleaning. Mirjatya Taya. This is Banga. That means cleaning his tongue. Nat Kampit Mastakam. And she, Radhika, is bending his face, his crown, as well as Kampit, and it is also trembling. Mukhmiyam Skhalatai Alakai Britam. And then his curls again came. So whenever she bends his face, then curls come not automatically. So Mukhiyam Skhalatai Alakai Britam. Her face is covered by the alak. Yes. Vidadati Dadati Smitam Arabham. And so Vidadati and Dadati, she Smitam Dadati, she Radhika is smiling Arabham, and she Shushubhe. She became very much beautified. In this way, Shri Radhika has completed all his mouth cleaning and his brushing of teeth in this way. So Vrindavan Bihari Lal very sundar.
Something is resembling the thing also. Because it's a Buddha saying, and the latter was giving the rating as same also mentioned in the
Yes.